it's and welcome back to my channel for another video, and today it is a 35 facts about me. I did a video just like this one a year ago now, and I thought I would do an updated version and have a little bit more facts about me. And if you stay until the end, I will reveal a little secret, so stay tuned for that. And also a little disclaimer, this is pre-filmed. I am scheduled to be hospitalized in May now. It's a little bit crazy. So I'm pre-filming a few videos just to have content for you guys. Also, if you see me looking down, I have my phone with the list of all the facts. So the first fact is that I am turning 19 on the 21st of May. By the time you see this video, I may already be 19. It depends on when I actually post it. And the next thing that goes with my birthday is that I have a twin brother. So obviously he's gonna be 19 too. And this is like kind of weird to share, but I'm 5'3", I think. 5'4", 5'3", I don't know, I'm not exactly sure, I don't measure in feet. I am 164 centimeters for anyone who knows that. But in my wheelchair I'm actually 3'11". I don't know what that is exactly in centimeters, but yeah. The next thing is that I was ambidextrous, which means that I could use both of my hands for drawing, writing, everything, except that my left arm is now paralyzed, and I'm not exactly sure if it moves again, if I will actually be able to use that arm ever again for like writing and stuff like that. Pour ce prochain fait sur moi, je parle français. C'est ma langue maternelle. Je suis née dans un pays qui parle français et je crois que ma voix est aussi un peu différente quand je parle français, mais voilà. So what I just said is that I speak French. I was born in a French-speaking country, which is Switzerland, and I was raised speaking French. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, weil es für 12 Jahren studiert. Okay, don't mind the accent or anything, but so I speak German as well. Technically my country has 4 national languages: French, German, Italian, and Romansh, which is just a dialect. So in school we are taught French and German, and we can choose if we want to learn Italian or not. So I was forced to study German for 12 years, but I am trash at it. So yeah, that's just for the fun of it. Yo hablo español un poquito, pero estudio a la escuela. So I speak a little Spanish, but I forgot most of it because I studied it for a year, like 5 years ago now, and I haven't practiced a lot since. I wish to be able to be fluent again because I could hold up a conversation after 2 weeks of class. But I am not really that good at it anymore. I am really good at thinking in Spanish. It's kind of weird, but I can form sentences in my head but not say them out loud anymore. And the next fact is also about languages. I tried to teach myself Japanese. I could understand a lot of it actually, but I lost most of it because I was like 12 when I did. I had a really big anime and manga phase, and because of that I tried to teach myself Japanese. I didn't know how how do you say that, like right, but I was able to understand it quite well. But I also had Spanish subtitles for the most part, English or Spanish subtitles, so yeah. So to move on from languages, my favorite genre of music is pop, mostly. Some rock, and I pretty much listen to anything. My dad is a big metal fan, so I listen to a lot of that, but pretty much anything. And also like French music, obviously. I grew up listening to French music, and then when I was a bit older I discovered like English, American pop and all of that. So I'm pretty new to all of this. I only discovered that when I was like 12, I think, really. Another thing is that I retook my freshman year of high school 3 times. Yes, 3 times. I think I will do a complete video on that because it's kind of insane, but yeah. And not because I'm dumb or anything. I was sick and I was missing too much school, so every time they would have me repeat the year for medical reason. I also dropped out of high school because they made me retake my freshman year 3 times. So I was doing this year my second, so like sophomore, second year, I don't know. But unfortunately for me, it did not work out. And I was too sick and they kicked me out, so I dropped out of high school. On the more academic side of things, I also wrote, well, I am in the process of writing 2 novels in 2 different languages actually, one in French, one in English. Not sure if I will ever share those because for now it's just for fun because I like to write a lot. So yeah, that's just a little thing that I do for myself. Also, my favorite food ever in the entire world is pizza. I could only eat that for the rest of my life and I would be perfectly fine with it. And on like more food things, I love baking. I have been baking for years. I started with my grandma and she gave me her passion for baking. It's not really easy to do with being in a wheelchair with only one arm and all that, but every time I can do it, I just love doing it, and I just think it's a really cool skill to have too at the same time. I also have a 1.5 years old sheltie puppy, which you probably have seen in many of my videos now. And she's adorable, and she is diagnosed with hypothyroidism, so she is a medically complex puppy, but also we love her and it's the perfect little addition to our family. Another one of my hobbies is bullet journaling, which you might have seen on my channel. And I am obsessed with stationaries, so I just love buying some more and having more and all of that. The next few facts are all going to be medical related, so just facts about my health, I would say. So first thing, I am diagnosed with a neurological disorder, which is neurological functional disorder, which is a disorder that affects many different things. For me, I am paralyzed from the waist down and from the shoulder up to my fingers on the left side, which is my next fact. I am paralyzed and I have been since July of 2020 for my legs and December 2021 for my left arm. I also have been diagnosed with anxiety and depression, as well as ADHD, and I am in the process of getting an autism evaluation, which should happen once I get back from the hospital. On the topic of, I don't know how to classify this one, but I cannot read facial expressions. So like when people show emotion through their face or anything like that, I am not able to recognize them. This one might sound surprising, but I love roller skating. I always have been a big fan, and that was the one thing that when I didn't have my chronic pains back when I was younger, I would go on the weekends and roller skate with my dad, and I miss this so much. I think one of my goals is to be able to move again so that I can actually go back to doing roller skating. Another thing is that I took 2 years of singing lesson, which was because I love to sing, but I sing not that well, and because of that my parents couldn't stand me anymore, so they enrolled me in some singing classes because they wanted me to sing on pitch and not off pitch all the time, so it was more listenable for them and less of a torture. On other of my hobbies, I am a bookworm, and I've always been. I was devouring 300 pages novels at like 12 or 13, which is surprising because I have dyslexia and also dysorthography, which are both making it hard to read. But anyways, my favorite genres in books are fantasy and romance, usually together, but also both of them separately. And I'm pretty open to a lot of things, just not horror or thrillers or anything that I'm not up to it. My favorite book of all time is Everything Everything by Nicola Young. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I will put it on the screen. But it's basically about a girl who is chronically ill. So it was the first book that I felt like I related to when I was younger. And my favorite series of book is Tower Duncan. It's in French. But it was my comfort read, and that was the first real books that I read when I was younger. So the 300 pages book long that I was reading younger, that was it. I never read like Harry Potter or anything like that too, surprisingly. I watched the movies though, but I never actually read the books, which is on my TBR. This might seem a little weird, but I got the camera that I'm filming right now on when I was 14 for my birthday because I wanted to start a YouTube channel. But I had nothing to talk about back then, so I never did it. And then once I got paralyzed, I got this vision for my channel and I started it, and I already had all the materials at home because I wanted to be one when I was a lot younger. Also about kind of my channel, I have been bullet journaling since January of 2020 because I got a bullet journal for Christmas that year from my aunt, and I already kind of knew what was a bullet journal, but I wasn't really into it. And then I got a dotted notebook and I was like, that's the perfect opportunity, and I just started and never stopped. We are almost to the end of all of this, and I just have a few random facts, which are that all 4 of my grandparents are still alive, and well for that. My parents were really young, and so because of that my grandparents are still also pretty young. My 2 favorite shows in the entire world are The Vampire Diaries and Grey's Anatomy. I'm just obsessed with these 2, and I watch them on repeat all the time. When I'm sad or when I'm not feeling well, I watch cartoons as a way to help myself. And my favorite cartoon of all time is The Winx Club. I have a lot more. I am just a fan of most of them. Totally Spies, I have a lot of them, but the Winx Club is my true favorite of all time since I was really young. And then my favorite singer is Selena Gomez. I also am a huge Taylor Swift fan, and my favorite band is Cimarelli, which is a band that started here on YouTube doing covers and all that. I've been following them for years, and honestly, the best group ever. And that's it for all the facts about me, and also for the one last bonus. My real name is not Oa. It's actually my middle name. I will not say what my actual name is for privacy reasons, but yeah, my name, my middle name is Oa, and that's why I used it for my channel, because it's still technically my name, but also it keeps my privacy online since I expose all of my life. So yeah, that was all the facts about me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!